The ones that have people most concerned, or the people are talking about the most at the moment, are a total ban on people under the age of 18 receiving top or bottom gender reassignment surgery. Now, bottom surgery is generally already not performed in Canada on under 18s, but top surgery is occasionally. So that there's a ban. There is also restrictions on when young people can begin hormone therapy. That'll be restricted for people 15 and under. They won't be allowed to do it. And then those age 16 and 17 will be able to, if they have parental and doctor and psychiatrist permission to do so. So a couple relatively significant restrictions on transgender healthcare for those under the age of 18. Now, the other thing that happened was some changes to school policy. The first is there's now an opt-in requirement for any time human sexuality, sexual orientation, or gender identity are discussed in schools. It used to be an opt-out system. So this obviously would affect something like sexual education classes, but of course, the question is open on what is this going to do to English literature classes? What is this going to do to biology classes? We still don't have a great answer on that. Also on the school theme, Alberta has followed in the footsteps of Saskatchewan and New Brunswick when it comes to name changes and pronoun changes. These rules are actually going to be even stricter in Alberta. Students under the age of 15, I believe, are going to require both parental consent and parental notification to change their name or their pronouns. Children aged 16 and 17, their parents will be notified of that, but the parents do not need to consent. So that actually goes further than the other provinces where parents wouldn't be notified for youth of that age. So that covers off the school thing. There are also going to be restrictions on transgender women participating in sports. We have very few details on what that's going to look like. There's obviously going to be consultations with sporting groups and leagues and things like that. So those are sort of the big changes that everyone's talking about. Of course, there are a few others. The Alberta government is going to try and attract some surgeons who specialize in gender affirmation surgery, and they're also going to pilot a counseling project for transgender youth. So it's a really, really large, I think there's about 10 items actually all in that the government has proposed in the last sort of 24 hours or so here.